Hi, I'm Andy Taylor with Tech Talk Radio. This is your Tech Blast for the 24th of July, 2015. And did you know today is National Tequila Day? And I would be happy to celebrate with you, but I might get in a bit of trouble. If you've thought about traveling recently, you may have thought about Airbnb. Now, Airbnb is exactly what it is. It's bed and breakfast. B&B, bed and breakfast. Airbnb uses the power of the internet to connect those who want to rent out part of their home, apartment, condo, or sometimes their entire property to people who are vacation renting or maybe even business traveling looking for an inexpensive way to stay. And that's exactly what Airbnb does for people. My sister used Airbnb when she went to Paris, said they got a pretty good deal. Although I did read on the internet somebody recently got an Airbnb rental and the landlord, the person who owned the home, was sleeping in a tent in the backyard. Be a little uncomfortable. Either way, they're offering a special deal. Now, this deal, if you book travel from July 19th through the 26th to Cuba, they're going to go ahead and reimburse the Airbnb rental on the island of Cuba. They have about 2,000 people now that are currently making their places available for Airbnb.
So as I take a walk around our neighborhood on this extremely beautiful but hot Denver day, I'm noticing a lot of our neighbors are starting to use a feature that's found on a lot of newer Wi-Fi routers, and that's the guest network. What the guest network allows is the customer, like you and me, to set up a separate yet secure network for guests. So if you have visitors come over, you can give them access to your internet without giving them access to your PCs, files, servers, printers, whatever else you have on your main network. So if you have a newer Wi-Fi router and it has the guest network feature, I'd highly recommend setting it up.
You've probably heard about Periscope and thought, what the heck is Periscope? That's what I thought. Oh, Periscope's kind of cool. I checked it out yesterday. Now, it's associated with Twitter, but Periscope reminds me of the old days of Ustream and TechtalkRadio, where we would go ahead and we would broadcast, and people would come in and make comments, and you could actually respond to those comments. You would usually do it in the chat window. Now it just appears on your screen. Little hearts float up, and I didn't get any hearts, but that's okay. It's me. But I decided to check it out. Now, I don't think that's how Periscope was really intended to be used. It was intended to be used like a Periscope. You look through and you show the other side. And that's kind of how it would be. Like I would right now be talking to you, but you wouldn't see. On the other side is a banner for KGVY Radio, the show where I work at on the mornings, and a big air conditioning unit. Be kind of boring, but for people doing adventurous things like going up in balloons or maybe hiking, it could be kind of cool to say, this is what I see with Periscope. Either way, the idea and the concept of using it to create a show, to create a fan base, I actually think is pretty cool. I'll probably see a little more of me on Periscope as well. You can follow me on Twitter at TechtalkRadio. And finally, apparently we're not the only ones who can have fun with selfies. A polar bear found a camera that was being used by a BBC crew filming a documentary and snapped a picture off of a cub that was playing nearby. The polar bear then turned the camera on itself and also took a picture. Then decided to go ahead and slide the camera down a hill. Either way, polar bears like to take selfies too. You can check out the full video. We have the link right below on our website at TechtalkRadio.com. Have yourselves a great weekend. Thank you, Justin, for your contribution. I am so excited that Justin's going to be contributing even more to our Tech Blast as well. If you have an interest, feel free to drop me a line, Andy at TechtalkRadio.com. Take care. Mouth not working.